What's up? What's up? What's
You just gonna
up?
start without me?
Yep, I gave you like warnings.
You gonna start without me? You
You.
gonna start
What's
without me?
up, you
You said gonna
guys?
start without
Yep,
me? Where your
I surely
microphone
did.
at?
It's on my arm. It's right here. It's right.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Intro twice, nigga.
Don't do that like that. Watch yourself. Ooh, my hair's sticking up.
How y'all doing today? Friday, baby. It's Friday.
Friday.
You could have some music playing.
You do it.
I don't know how to do
So
that.
you know how to do is talk about what somebody put in.
I don't know how to do that. No sound. Give me a thumbs up if you got a sound. Come on, sound lady.
All right. You hear me now?
What do you call tech support?
It's not you. I am the tech support. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Instagram. Yeah. Is that
good job?
Merlin JP? What's your real name? Is Merlin your real name?
I'm sure.
Good now. Okay.
Good job. How's everyone doing tonight? It's Friday. You excited? It's Friday.
Sleeping.
You just took a nap. Y'all, Tanya just took a nap. Don't let him fool you. He has no business
I'm
being
sleepy.
sleepy. No business, Tanya. Seriously. Tonight we're talking about marketing. But before we do that, we'll give a recap of our day. You did some real estate today? You didn't do no real estate today?
I remember. I be forgetting. My days be so long.
You guys.
Did I do real estate today? I didn't go to no projects.
It's Fun Friday. That's right.
I orchestrated real estate, if that makes sense.
Good, then that's real estate.
That's real estate. Hey, do this, do that. Check some pictures. I mean, I was at the office all day.
Pay some bills.
Paid some bills.
You approved some bills.
Today was payday, so big payroll. We got a little payroll and big payroll. Today was big payroll, so we paid some bills.
Had some calls. We had quite a few calls. We had our coaching call, our Ex Flipper Academy coaching call today.
We did. That was real estate. We had an Ex Flipper coaching call.
Ex Flipper coaching call. We had a student call after.
We don't be looking like we're doing no real estate. We're horrible.
What? I did do some real estate. I did some marketing.
What you did?
I did marketing today.
And for the record, we be like, we don't do the real estate. Like, we don't physically do real estate. It's more of orchestrating the pieces of doing real estate.
Well, I think once you allow other people to do certain roles in your business, your role shift as a boss, as an entrepreneur, as a CEO. It shifts, and it should be more thinking, should be more processing, it should be more planning and orchestrating to make sure there's no balls dropped. I did some real estate when it comes to some properties we're closing next week. So
I talked to some contractors.
Yeah.
Pay some orders, pay for some material.
Approve some work, review some work.
Yeah, so I mean, all in all,
you don't have to physically be in the house to do real estate. You feel like
it just feels so awkward not to say we painted today.
Who's painting? Those days are over.
No, it just feels awkward.
Those days are.
We have a bad thing happen today though. We were supposed to have a closing today. One of our students was supposed to have a closing.
Well, it wasn't bad.
But it got pushed to Monday.
Yeah, it just didn't happen.
That was a not so good thing to happen. That's kind of why the day was open, because we was planning on going to the closing. It was his first deal. So that got pushed back.
To Monday. Yeah.
No more painting. I know. I like painting sometimes though.
No, he doesn't. He complained about his shoulders every time.
You're right.
every time.
All
All
right.
right, so
Gonna go recap of what's tonight. You're gonna do sponsor
I was
tonight.
gonna do the sponsor tonight.
Let's do the sponsor tonight.
All right, so tonight's wind down is sponsored by TRB Capital. We have some Dark Horse Rosé. You guys see it? Dark Horse Rosé. TRB decided they would do a mixture between red and white since I like red and Antonio likes white. So I'm excited to try it. Let's see what it tastes like. Um, TRB Capital, if you're interested in a lease option home or an owner finance home, there is one that they have in Hoover, and it's a 4 bedroom, 3 bath. The option fee is 15,000 with the monthly payments at 2,300. Feel free to call 205-277-6777 extension 102. Again, that's 205-277-6777 extension 102.
Don't worry about your credit. We'll handle that.
Absolutely. This house has been already renovated and rehabbed and is ready for you to move on in. And by the way, we are not TRB Capital. TRB Capital is one of our clients with Fill My House Services, where we help them locate a tenant buyer for their properties. Let's do some cheers.
What we cheering to?
A long day.
Cheers.
That was a little combination.
Any kid action today?
No, we didn't see them.
Our oldest take the ACT tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
baby Tonio is gonna celebrate his birthday tomorrow. Even though
I
we
guess
celebrated
that
it
tomorrow. Like we're gonna be, it ain't like we're not coming back tomorrow.
This is day 12.
12.
This is day 12, you guys. So please like, share. Make sure you like and share this with everyone you know. If it's been a blessing and beneficial to you, then bless others and share it. Let others know so that they can learn as well. Tonight we are talking about, what are we talking about, Antonio?
Talking about marketing.
Talking about marketing.
Last week we talked about our marketing strategies and how we are more of a brand strategy. We like free marketing. We talked about some programs we use like Hootsuite. I found out that cost a little more than I wanted to cost, but it's all good. We talked about a lot of good things last week. So within that conversation, we decided that we would talk about the little bit of paid marketing that we do. We don't do a lot of paid marketing. We don't have a big budget for paid marketing, but we do some paid marketing.
Absolutely. So there's different types of paid marketing you can have. You can have billboards. You can have banners up at certain location where you have to pay for it. You can have Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. What are some other?
Does Instagram do ads?
It's a part of Facebook.
Okay.
What are some other paid marketing that you can do?
Radio
advertising. So advertising is a form of marketing, but it's your paid marketing. You usually don't have free advertising, they're usually paid advertising. All right. Those are the different ways, some of the different ways. There's definitely more. You can come up with some, honestly.
Guerrilla marketing.
No, but that's not paid. Guerrilla's free.
You gotta pay somebody to hold that
sign. So yeah,
they're doing that for free.
Definitely, you're right. Absolutely. So when we first started, Antonio was not a big fan of marketing and advertising because it's really hard when you are marketing, especially if it's free, to really get your return on investment, like to really see what it is. It's a hard thing to visualize. Like you can try it, but honestly, it's really hard to calculate. All right. So marketing is my background. Marketing is what is near and dear to my heart. I knew that when I became full time, that I had to show my worth and find out how to incorporate me into the business. I know a lot of people, a lot of women, when they get into this male dominant business, they are searching for a way to like create their own lane. Well, marketing was my way of creating my own lane. And the worst part about it was I had to prove and show that it really was changing the bottom line. Because sometimes it didn't show, it just looked like we were doing a lot of stuff, but not really producing it from a return perspective. And so, one of our paid marketing strategies that we use is
Facebook.
Facebook ads. We tried Google ads, it did okay, it was all right, but Facebook ads really has done justice. We have been doing Facebook ads for a little over a year now. Um, and it's really helped us in brand awareness. It's really helped us in getting people out to events and getting people to the master class and just knowing who we are and what we do. So Facebook ads have been really amazing in the aspect. Um, you want to add anything before I talk?
More so, how much do we spend on Facebook ads per month?
All right. So it kind of depends on how many people are clicking or what your ad is on. So you can have an ad that reaches an audience. So it'll go by like how far, it'll judge it by how far it reaches. So based on how much you pay is how far you reach and what your budget is. You can set budgets on each ad that you do. We pay probably about how much you usually see come out.
I'm asking these questions. Come on, go
I
on,
don't
get the
want
truth
to
out.
say that.
Go
All
on, get the
right,
truth out.
so we spend probably about, depending on what we have running, if everything is running at one time, we spend about $1,200 on ads a month. All right, and when I'm saying everything running, I'm saying we're running ads for REI Live. We're running ads for the master class. We're running those will be mainly the two. We're running ads for REI Live and the
We
master
ran some
class
ads for the VA training.
and for the VA training. So with the VA training, we probably went closer to about 1,400 that month because it was a whole different segment that we were doing. So typically about $1,200 is what we're spending on ad advertisements. Um, I cap budgets for certain things. So when it comes to the masterclass, I have a larger budget than I do when it comes to REI Live because of the returns that I'm looking to get. So if I'm looking to get $2,000 in returns for say, I'm gonna cap my marketing. I'm gonna cap my ads for about $150 to $200
for REI Live.
For REI Live. So it depends on what you're trying to make and how you set it up. Once I'm a big fan of once it's set up, oh my eyes itching. Once it's set up and it's rolling, don't change it, don't tweak it if you're not a professional with it. Just keep plugging into that system and keep getting it out of it until that system dries completely out. Then you can rechange it and change it up. You can always change up your wording on it. It's important for it to look a certain way. So like when we are doing advertising and someone has to go to a funnel or a lead page for say, you want to make sure that that lead page has everything in it on its first site. So you want it to have either a video, what it is that they're going to be learning, and a call to action button, all without scrolling. Those are some things you want to do so that while you're running your Facebook ads, it actually helps with your conversions.
Put in real quick.
Okay.
The thing about ads and marketing is that it's not just one thing. If you got good ads, but you're sending them to a bad funnel page or a bad landing page, you're not going to convert.
Right.
If your content is look cheesy or cheap,
Or you don't have enough content on your page.
or you just got like some words, it's not going to convert.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one thing that I can say from working with Ashley is everything has to look professional. Everything has to have a feel.
Aesthetics.
Everything, what's the word?
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics that you like to say. Everything has to flow. Because if there's a distraction in that process, people minds go and they get distracted easily.
It becomes a distraction in the message as a whole. So yeah, that was a good point, Tonio. You want
to talk about funnels
next week. Okay.
Next week.
You want to make sure that everything does have your same aesthetics. It looks the same. It doesn't always have to be the same colors, because I think a lot of people get bent on the colors, but it should have the same style, the same design. And I remember when we first got started, as far as outsourcing that out, my team would think I was really crazy because I would say, wait, it doesn't look sleek and professional, because that was our brand, that was our image, sleek and professional. And if it looked cheesy, then it didn't resonate with people. Like, we wouldn't get likes on it. People would just keep scrolling by it, and it didn't sit. No matter what the message was, it just didn't sit. So it's important to create your style, create your lane, create your brand with it, so that when people see it, no matter who you are, no matter what they see, they know that, okay, this resonates and this is you, not just anything. All right. So I want you guys to kind of take a look at my back office. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Back office action?
When it comes to Facebook ads, let's try it.
I know you said Facebook and Instagram are the same. Explain that to me. I don't understand.
So Facebook and Instagram, when you're doing a Facebook ad, it allows you to post to Instagram. It allows you to do stories on Instagram and do carousels on Instagram the same way you would Facebook. It's just a different option that automatically happens when you do it on Facebook.
What is carousels?
Okay, so carousels is a group of pictures that basically is swiping. It can be pictures or videos, but it's swiping in order to carousel.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll try to show you.
Okay. You got any questions? Action questions. This is a question driven wind down. So if you got questions, action questions. We don't like just talking, but if you don't ask questions, we're gonna talk. But
you got any charge?
Questions, phone charge?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
I just want to make sure it shows.
Okay. You want to make sure. You gonna let me do it, or you just want to do everything?
Too slow.
You know they don't.
Okay. I just had to refresh it. All right. So here is back office. Here is what it looks like. These are campaigns. These are the ones that I'm running. The ones that say ad set errors usually means that Facebook denied it for some reason. They felt like what I was trying to do didn't represent what they wanted me to do, and I have to make it a special ad category, meaning it deals with you trying to sell a house.
What means that?
A special ad category. When you have to put it as a special ad category, that means you have to reach a particular audience, and your ads are quite risky. So Facebook is going to monitor it a certain way, and you have to pay more, and you may reach actually less people. So you want to try to get it where what you're advertising is not a special ad category, but there are some things that will have to be a special ad category. So if you
What's
were,
my option if it's not special ad category? Is there another category that is
then
called?
it's just the regular category.
Okay, all right.
All right. So I'm going to go into masterclass. All right. So masterclass active. We'll go into this one. Now we're in the ad sets. So you go from, it's how you set it up, but what we do is we go from campaign to ad sets and then to ads. So it's basically groups to tell you what you're doing.
Say it again.
So
Say it again.
it's groups. So you go from campaigns to ad sets and then to the individual ads.
Okay. Maybe we understand.
So with this ad set is strictly for realtors. So it's targeting realtors. My budget is $5 a day.
Okay, so that's the first thing that caught my attention. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So I see, are these daily limits that you have?
These are daily limits where I'm trying to reach at least $5 a day per ad in this ad set.
Okay.
Okay. So
I see some got 10, some got 5.
Yes, so this one is 5 for this group. So they're going to try to reach 5 a day for this group. So let's go in a little deeper. So we can click on it to drill in a little deeper. And we can see what's rolling. So with this one that's active is these 4 are active. I feel like it's more. Did I go down too far?
Say 4 ads.
Okay. So these 4 ads right here in this ad set are active. And each of them have a daily budget of $5 a day. You can see which ones are performing better. This one isn't performing at all. So it's not costing me any money, but it's also not performing as far as clicks. Well, it may be costing me money. Let's see. No, it's not costing me any money because they're not clicking on it. This one is actually doing pretty good. It's doing the best out of all of them. This one, not so much, but this one is the one that everyone is seeing, that they're clicking on, and it's converting. All right. So per click, this one is charging me 60 cents a click. So I'm getting 60 cents per lead, basically, is what I'm paying. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're getting these clicks and people are actually going into your funnels or whatever you're selling them, and they're actually producing from it. All right. So that's one ad set. Do you guys want to see how to create one real quick? Would that be better? Because I feel like talking about this is boring.
Let's go back. I didn't see the comments.
Okay. All right. So someone put, this looks so foreign to me. And then Robert Howard and Kathy said they would like to see me do it.
All right. Let's make an ad.
Let's make an ad. All right. Create. I want to create it from here. All right, create. I'm going to keep it in this ad set and in this campaign so that I guess you guys want to see me build. So let me build. Let's go outside of it. Let's build.
Give us the ASAP version now. We ain't got that long now.
All right. So I like to keep it at auction because that means Facebook controls it for real. And then you can go to either brand awareness or you can go to reach. So brand awareness means that you are allowing more people to see who you are, what you do, and just see you. Reach means it goes to just a maximum number of people. But brand is they actually are identifying you. It's going to go to the people who are most likely to remember you. All right. And if you forget, Facebook has this little eye so that you can see it. So we're going to go to brand awareness because we want people to remember us. All right. And then you can go, what do you want them to do? You want it for lead generation where they have to use a form or call you or chat to kind of get to you? Do you want them to send you messages on Messenger? Do you want to see how many people are viewing your videos? Do you want to see how many you want to see by engagement? So how many people are liking your post, or do you want traffic? How many people are going to actually go to your website? For me, I like to go with traffic because I want people to go to my website. So you can either go brand awareness or traffic, whichever one you really want to do. If you want to go conversions and you want to see things convert, you want to see sales made, then you'll go with that instead. But brand awareness is really good for the most part because more people get to see you and remember you. And they'll more than likely do business with you if they see you.
All right. So let's act like I'm in the audience.
Okay, but let's make sure the audience don't have anything to say first. All right, they're good.
All right. I halfway know this answer.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins with a P. Are you going to talk about that?
I don't know what this is. Placement product.
The pixel.
No, I'm not talking about the pixel because I'm not in the pixel area.
I'm asking, are you going to tell them what
I'm
a
not going to talk
pixel
about
is?
the pixel. I can tell them what a pixel
That's what I'm
is.
asking. What is a pixel?
Okay, so a pixel, it allows you to see who is on your website at any given time. You can put this little thing in right here, and it's saying that nobody else is on here. So I have a Facebook pixel, and it helps me see how many people are on the page at one given time. All right. Um, this is really helpful as long as it's working. It's really helpful to kind of engage, to kind of gauge like how much traffic you're really getting. This is Facebook ad page, so of course nobody is on this page. Let me see. I'm gonna try Hootsuite, see if anybody's on Hootsuite.
So your pixel can track other websites?
Yes, let's try Walmart. Let's see if anyone. Let's see if it'll work for Walmart if my pixel's on. Look like my pixel's off right now.
I ain't trying to get too sidetracked.
Okay, my pixel's off.
I'm going to tell you what it was. It wasn't in.
Okay, but oh, the ads are blocking it. Oh, there we go. So it's saying right now one other person is on this website, right here on this page, and I clicked the ad, Walmart ad. So it's not really Walmart real page; it's their ad. So one other person is on here, is what it's telling you. All right. So yeah, that's what the pixel says. The pixel can track what websites people go to, and it can help you with retargeting, which retargeting is going back to people who have once seen your ad and following them. So if you've ever seen like a Facebook ad that says, "Hey, you've been watching us," like you feel like they're really talking to you, it's because they're really talking to you. They are retargeting you. They saw that you either clicked on their ad before and you looked at their information, you looked at whatever they had to offer, and they decided that they wanted to follow you until you buy.
So even when you leave Facebook, they can pop up in other stuff that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
When I learned that, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. That once you go to an ad, they can set it to keep targeting you for what they're selling. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I loved it.
I'm gonna see if I can find one of my retargeting ones.
I guess I can't see it.
Okay, so this is a retargeting ad that I even see sometimes when it's going through. Which one is this one? Let's click in it so you guys can see it. So if you ever seen this ad, it was retargeting you because you looked at it. Um, and it can say different things, but I'm waiting on it to load, y'all. Did it kick me out?
So about sponsor shout out while you wait.
Go ahead.
Gonna give our sponsor. What happened to the little scrolling thing you be
Well, if
doing?
I'm waiting,
So
I can't do
TRB
both.
Capital. She is promoting a property that she have in Hoover. It's a lease option, 15,000 down, $2,300 a month. Um, don't worry about your credit. Don't worry about a lot of traditional things. If you're looking to buy a home and you need some help and you want to be in a good school system, you got a big family, need a big house, hit us up. 205 277 6777.
Extension 102.
205
Extension
277
102.
6777. She just had to go overboard.
All right. So here is retargeting. The daily budget is $5 for this one. Start date, we started this in September 2021. It's been a year exactly. Um, Audience, we want people who looked at the video for over 15 seconds, people who have been engaged with our Facebook page for over 365 days, people who have been engaged with our Instagram page for over 365 days. Our age that we're looking at is people at the ages of 25 to 65 and up, all genders. And we picked the advantage placement, which is recommended by Facebook to get the maximum return.
So is that where you're in a stories, you in a messenger, you
You're
popping up
If you're
everywhere?
looking at a news ad somewhere, we're popping up. Anytime Facebook basically does ads, you can pop up anywhere when it's on Facebook. So if you look at a story while on Facebook and you go to a whole different site, it's a good chance that Facebook is gonna send that ad over to that site if it feels like it's something that you would be interested in. So like I have students that will screenshot and they'll look at the newspaper at AL.com. And when they look at the newspaper, they'll send me a shot and say they'll send me a screenshot and say, um, I just saw your ad. Students and friends do that. So
No.
this is what those ads look like as far as setting it up. And then it's set to retarget. So it's telling me it's gonna retarget. And then we can drill down a little closer into those ads. And all 10 of them is not active. I don't activate all of them because it'll cost a lot. So I try to get my highest performing ones to get the most bang for my buck.
Do you recommend somebody with no experience setting this up?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So listen, I'm gonna stop share for a minute so I can talk to you guys, so I can see y'all. Um, I do not recommend you setting this up on your own if you don't know what you're doing. This thing is like gibberish. I literally paid someone to do this for us because it was it was time consuming. I quit several times trying to build it, and I consider myself pretty good and genius when it comes to marketing, but Facebook ad marketing was a total different thing. Um, the reason why you want someone to do it that knows what they're doing, because if you get too many restricted ones from Facebook, they'll shut down your Facebook account. So that's what you don't want to do. All ads have to be done through your business page. So you cannot run an ad if you only have a personal Facebook page. Ads only run through your business page. And the reason why Facebook wants you to do ads is they'll make sure your business page, no matter how many followers you get, they'll make sure only about 1/3 of your followers see your actual post because they want you to spend money on ads. So that's why Facebook ads are so popular. But Facebook ads also let you reach a community outside of your demographics, outside of your followers, so that you can build and get more followers.
I will say this, till date, we don't really market outside of Alabama or Birmingham.
Not true. A few ads. a few ads.
percentage
Oh, about probably 25% go
outside,
outside.
but
Yes.
most of our ads are targeted to local people and people that are within range of us.
I try to do a 45-mile radius um in our area. So I'll do a 45-mile radius from our office, which usually hits our office is in, you can pretty much say downtown, but it's in Homewood. So 45 miles outside of that is pretty big.
Yes,
So I try to do that. But if you have not, don't do that on your own. It's really tough. But it's important to use Facebook ads. Facebook ads probably get you a lot further than doing billboards.
I recently asked one of our students that she had a billboard on the highway, nice, pretty billboard. I might I add myself, and I was interested in it, so I called her. Well, I texted her, and I was just kind of asking, what kind of traction did you get from it? Was it worth it? And she was honestly saying, do Facebook ads. She was like, if Facebook ads got her way more
Traction.
traction than that big billboard. It was nice, pretty big billboard. But she was saying do Facebook ads because it gets you more traction.
So use it. I think Facebook ads are great. When you're doing a Facebook ad, you want to make sure that your content is good. So I'm gonna show you something real quick from my Facebook to kind of where you can kind of copy other people content.
I got 10 minutes. What you finna do?
You got 10 minutes to talk
I
about?
want I want to do something in 10 minutes, but go. You might be finna go to it.
Okay. So I doubt we're going to the same place. But you can actually see what type of ads other people are running, and you can
Copy them.
you can copy and reword them, but it gives you a gist of how what your ad should look like. All right. So let me find one real quick.
What I was gonna say was maybe show them Canva.
I thought we talked about Canva last week, but show it to them how to create one. Give me a name
Give you a name.
that could be running ads. Think of ads that are being running.
Um, I see Clint Clothier ads.
Right. Kent, right?
Kent Clothier. He definitely runs ads.
All right. So let me share my screen with you guys real quick so you can see. All right. So you want to type in his name in the search engine. You want to make sure you go to his business page. This looks like it's his business page. So I'm going to click on it. I've never done this from this view. I always do it from my phone view. Okay. Clear these eyes up. Or this might be not that. I think this might be his close to his personal page because it's a public figure, not his ad page. Okay, he definitely has another business name. This isn't it. But what it does is you can see their transparency. Let me see if I can look at mine real quick. I hope they didn't change this. That's the one thing about Facebook. They're always changing stuff. So let's see if we can find it. It's recognizing that I'm me. Page. Okay, so you'll go to about and then page transparency. And You'll see where it says this page is currently running ads. See all. Okay, it's not gonna let me see the ads today. But this is the area where I think it's not letting me because it's me, because I'm an admin. But usually where it says this page is currently running ads, you can click on the ads so you can see what ads there are. Let me see if who's another person. Then I think we'll be running ads.
Maybe they got somebody.
Do you guys have somebody? Okay, what you doing? All right, we're gonna go to Robert Kiyosaki. Let's try his about page. Page transparency. Oh, look like they took it off. You can't see it anymore. Yep, there we go. Okay, so ads from this page. This page is so after you go to page transparency, then you'll go right here and you'll click on it and then go to ad library. And then you can see all the big people, like that all the ads that they're doing and what their ads look like and what their details look like. So you'll see his cash flow ads, you see his wording that he's using. Now you can't see what performs the best, but you can see how long he's been running these ads. And you can get ad details and watch videos to get inspiration on what your ad should look like. Did that help y'all? So you'll go to Robert Kiyosaki. You'll go, go to it. You'll hit see all. This will come up. You scroll down. You go to ad library and you see all the ads they have.
That's where I will start.
Definitely. Because then you can get your content, you can rewrite your content so that your content works with what people are looking at. If you pick a big name, in my opinion only, there's a good chance that they have great ad copy. That you can get your ad copy to be similar, give you ideas and inspirations so that you can really have a successful ad copy. And even ads, like play it, find out what he's saying. Why did they do what they did? With this one, it's the same ad. You see, he got different clothes and a different background on it, but all of it is selling this ebook. And then all the word copy is the same. He just played with
Every time I
different
see these
background.
idiots who just jump right in and they bet all their money, you know they're going to get hammered. And the reason I say that is we're going to talk about next, how do you know the bubble is about to burst? The end is near.
So he leads you up, gets your heart beating to find out exactly what does he want to tell you, why does he have such good information. And that's how you want to mirror your ads. All right. Shall I talk about? We'll just add my name under the Denmark. And I'm gonna be honest. I hate talking about the geeky stuff that Tony is trying to make me talk about, but I take for granted. I take for granted the ads, the marketing, because I enjoy it. But it's kind of hard throwing your geekiness with what you enjoy.
Other people will enjoy it too, actually.
I'm just trying to figure out why the 3-year-old is sneaking out here. All right, Miss Kathy said, "I'm gonna have someone to make my ads for me." Yes, you can. That is not far fetched. I will go on Fiverr. I will go on Upscale, and I will look to see people who are good, who have good ratings when it comes to creating ads. Now understand that ads, when you're doing it, is broken down into segments. So you have someone's gonna need to do the content. So you do the content. You need to make your own
You
videos.
say
You're gonna do
content. What do you mean? The copyright?
the copyright. You want to make your own copyright.
Those are the
Your
words.
own copy is what it's called. Your own copy. Your words that are gonna be on your ad. You need to write that, or you can pay someone to write it. All right. Then you want to have your picture, video, whatever you're gonna have, um, to help with it. You're gonna have to do the picture and the video, unless you do something where you're using Canva. All right. Um, and then you need something to grab them. You can grab them with the funnel. You can grab them with Messenger. They can send you a message. And then you can set up Messenger with a chat bot that Facebook already has available, where you can customize your responses based on what they sent. So you can ask the question like, are you ready to go to the next level? What's your name? And then the response can say, thank you for contacting us. Someone from our team will contact you. It can say something, or let's get ready to go to the next level. Grab this free ebook.
Giving away things are a good way of list building. One thing to remember is that marketing a lot of marketing is data generating things. Like, you want to be able to get people name, email address, phone number, so that you can continually market them outside of Facebook, and that don't cost as much money.
So I don't know if everybody remember when Facebook crashed for the day, and like everybody was going crazy. No, the people who was going crazy the most were the people who were advertising on Facebook, and they had a market that they would talk to, and they had followers, but they hadn't captured none of their followers. So they never had their followers' email addresses. They had people, from a real estate perspective, they had people who they were teaching about how to sell your house so that they can list their house and do things like that. But when Facebook went down, they had no way of even contacting those sellers to be able to buy their houses.
No phone numbers, no email, no nothing, because it was all through Facebook.
It was all through Facebook. And I know when it went down for us, when it came to our coaching side, I was devastated, because it was probably about month 5 or month 6 of our coaching program. So I was really like just building it. So make sure that you are finding your followers, you're sending them somewhere else where you can have their contact information. You can, if you want to buy houses from them, you want to you want to be able to buy houses from them, and you want to be able to have their info to call them, check on them, and provide them with your services. So always grab your leads. I love you too, babe. It's Friday.
She's gonna get popped on Friday.
No, she can stay up all night. She's the only one up right now, you know. All right, what questions do you guys have? What you was getting ready to try to do?
Nothing. It's all good.
Okay.
I forgot what you were saying. You ready to roll on Friday?
Was this too overwhelming, y'all? Tanya told me to give this to y'all. I thought it was too overwhelming. What y'all think?
You ain't have none.
Somebody said yes. I'm just playing. They said yes earlier.
You ain't have none to give.
All right. Tomorrow is scaling your business. We'll talk about scaling your business, ways to take it to the next level, what type of people we put in place to help scale, what type of systems and automations we put in place. So
it's a good intro.
Well, good, Robert. Good.
Hey man, the pastor say you only gotta reach one, baby.
Reach one, teach one.
That's it.
All right.
Look, you go all good. Kathy LaShawn next week gonna be like, I'm running me some Facebook ads.
I hope so.
And you're gonna be like, "Oh, she was listening."
I hope everyone that's on here right now go try to play with some Facebook ads. First, get you a business page, get you a Facebook business page, and connect it to your personal page. And let's try to run some ads. And you can go to Fiverr and
Upwork.
Upwork. Fiverr, Fiveer, V as in Victor, Fiv as in Victor, EER. All right. Well, let's talk about our sponsor one more time.
All right.
If you guys know someone or are looking for someone who wine, Antonio. Did you like it?
All right.
It was too dry.
It was more red than white.
It wasn't sweet. That's what you're trying to say.
I mean, if you want to say that.
I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely dry. But it was light. It wasn't heavy. It was light.
It was light. I can say
It
that.
was light. I can see that being paired with a
One more
good
cup?
salad. Yeah, come on.
No, you finished that.
You did though. Do you need one more cup? A good salad. It gives me a summer salad taste. Yeah. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
You got a comment.
I did. Hold up. Can you hear us now?
You muted, Sean? What you did?
I'm unmuted now. Yeah. You're more than welcome. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. As always, we love you. Peace.